guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Rockingham Dragway again, second weekend in a row. Who's Your Daddy grudge race, all steel, all glass. We got Randy's car out here. That's what we're running it in this weekend. Courtney's out here with Percy, so we're going to try to get some personal best out of his and hopefully not have any issues. Hopefully that phantom rev limiter that messed with us is gone. But we're out here, guys. Rockingham Dragway. Total Venue Concepts is out prepping the track. They've been dragging it for a couple hours. It's about 5:30 now. They're going to do what you have to do with radials. We got to wait till the sun starts going down before we get passes. First shakedowns for us is going to be about 8 o'clock with Randy's car. They'll start running the slick stuff. Courtney's on slicks. He's on Hoosiers, so they'll start running that a little bit sooner. So his will be fine. But man, we got some work to do. Hopefully this thing works. Hopefully it works and it goes down. We've been trying. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, if you want to support the channel, head on over to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some t-shirts and some hats. Thanks, guys. Well, summertime is here in North Carolina. It feels like it's like 88 degrees for the high today. So Randy's got his out here. We're fixing to crank it up and warm it up now. It hadn't been cranked up for a little while. Courtney's been over here. He's got his hood. Go check out his channel, The Paint and Paper Hustle. We just put a tune-up in his, modified it a little bit. It should go personal best if it goes. And like I said, he's on Hoosiers, so it ought to go down. You excited to get a personal best, Courtney?
I just want it to go after all the trouble we had.
Not hit a rev limiter?
Yeah, but I would love to run personal best tonight.
So rev limiter kind of got us messed up last time. We were just thinking about it, talking about it. One of the times, that's where I had it set at. I had the shift point set a little bit too close to it. And the other time, we changed it and it hit it. So maybe it was a communication issue. Maybe the tune that I put didn't go. Sometimes that happens. You know, you get confused where you put the tunes at. I mean, we played with it in staging lanes, and it seemed to work fine in the staging lanes at Galot last time we were there. So we'll see.
In his defense, my tuner is volunteer. So you kind of get what you pay for.
There is no professional tuner here. We are not professional tuners. So you're right.
He's extremely good. Y'all don't let him.
And Randy's got the same amount of service. He's got the exact same service. That is the problem. That is the entire problem. So I already apologized to the track prep guy. He's been up there sweating. I said, bro, we're trying the red car. We've been struggling. I said, I apologize now if we rip up all your rubber. He said, man, it happens. It's okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Milton's out here. What's up, Milton? He been working hard. Ready to go fast? Just go.
I'm just ready to get out of heat.
Just go. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Randy is strapped in, ready to go. Track is looking like it's in pretty good shape. We've got a pretty good tune-up in this thing. We don't know how it's going to behave, so we're going to try it. We'll see. Here we go. Guys, so Randy done a great job driving that thing. It just come unglued. It didn't go but a 126 60 foot, but it come unglued way before that. Car right behind you did the exact same thing, but good job driving. Good job not having to repaint it. Oh my God. Luckily this is a wide track. I mean, it only went a 126 60 foot. It knocked the tire off. So it knocked the tire off before the 60 foot. So that I was trying to go like a 113, 115. I think that's probably been close. We're gonna pull the data log. Car right behind you done the same thing. It did extend kind of fast, so we're gonna play with the suspension some. Pull the data log. So here is the data log. Blue line up there is right front shock. The green line, this green line here is the rear shock. I want you to look at what happens. So rear shock is separating. We got 6 inches of travel almost. Actually over 6 inches. That's a 7-inch shock. So 7-inch stroke. So it's got that's topped out right there, 6.68. And as soon as it tops out the back really hard, that's when it spins. And it goes to 704, but that's probably one of those. I don't know if that's necessarily correct or not, because it was spinning. The wheel speed was way up above that. Front end topped out, which we don't have much travel. It topped out at 0.7 seconds. So I mean, it's got full travel, but it ain't much. But we may end up having to put the longer struts, the longer shocks on the back to get more travel, so it can come up. We did tighten up. We tightened up extension on the front and the back. So we're looking at Mark Mintzer's, what he recommends doing on his tech guides, because he's got super information. So that's what we're trying to do. Looking at the data log and the tune, and I mean the converter stuff where it locked up at. We don't have much flash, so we're going to try to hit it harder early to stick the tire, and then we just got to drive it out. All right, so we're just up here in the lanes now. Courtney is up here. What we did to his is we turned the rev limiter at like 12,000 RPM, but we also turned the shift point down to like 7,300. So he hit the shifter rev limiter again at 7,700. So we don't know what's up with that, what's happening. It may be a corrupt file. I don't know where to look. He may have to rebuild it from scratch. Guys, well, that didn't work out quite as we had intended. Thing left with a lot of boost, normal boost, but then all of a sudden we got nothing. And so what had happened was the CO2, the dome pressure sensor is bad. The CO2 pressure sensor, the dome pressure, is no good. And so what was happening is this thing was reading low air. And when he turned on the boost control switch, what was happening is it was trying to plumb all 80 pounds of dome pressure to the top of the wastegate. That's why the car would leave with what I wanted it to, but it was ramping in violent, basically because we were... So the dome pressure sensor, since it was not working properly, it was putting all the dome pressure to the top of the wastegates. So that explains, I was looking at target, but I wasn't looking at actual dome pressure. So luckily Courtney had a sensor, and so we just put it in there. I don't know if y'all heard too, there's a grudge race happening up there. I mean, there's a grudge race. I mean, I don't know what's going on, who it is, but there's a freaking grudge race. It's a grudge race. Grudge. Oh, God dang it. So frustrated, guys. And I ain't never heard a microphone so loud in my life. I don't even understand. Apparently Rockingham has fixed their sound system. Did y'all hear it? There's a garage race. Oh my God. Sounded like a garage race. Who won? Who won? Okay, so we're working on it. So while it was doing that, since it was putting way too much dome pressure on it, it emptied our CO2 bottles. So Randy's going to try to find somebody now that can fill our CO2 bottles. And that basically puts us in left field on what we need to do for the tune. But that also explains why the first pass, it made so much violent boost. I mean, there again, I'm not a professional tuner. I don't generally look at target versus actual dome pressure. Apparently, I need to put them on the same screen so that I can actually make sure that it's doing what I'm asking it to do. So I don't know what's going to happen. We're working on it. All right, guys. So it appears that we might have a working car again now. So we're going to slide the front end on it. Luckily, Courtney had a sensor, and our buddy Matt Lawrence had a CO2 bottle. So we still may have a leak, possibly. But we're going to have to figure that out. But we've drawn, there's 8 cars. So we're fixing to roll up now. 12 o'clock is first round. So we're fixing to roll up there right now. All right, so here we go. Courtney gonna make another pass. They're gonna try. The air's getting better, so it's now about 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, the air's getting better. There ain't no dew out though. So last pass, we pulled the data log. He done pretty good. 596, 119 mile an hour, 140. What was it? 60 foot, 141. I can't remember. All the numbers are running together. Randy's, it just pulled off, went a 126 60 foot. So we still got work to do on Randy's, but we are into the second round. Randy's not a tire off when it topped the shock out. So made it further though, made it to 2 seconds into the run. So we'll see what happens this time. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. So it is now 1:45 in the morning. The air's cooling off. So we're getting a little bit more aggressive early. Milton got under the back of the car, tightened up the rebound, another 5 clicks, tightened the front clicks, 5 more clicks on the extension on the front, and we're going to get after it a little bit stronger, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can go down successfully. And we got to race Terry Wayne. We're down to 4 cars, so we're in the semifinals, so that's a good thing. It knocked the tire off when it topped out the back shock again. So as soon as it topped out the back shock, it spun. So we may end up having to put a lot longer travel on the back. All right, guys, here we go. Down to 5 cars. Blower cars got to buy. We got to race Terry Wayne. They got to cover that convertible. That thing is flying. It's a good looking car. And then you got Mustang on Mustang up here. So let's see. We'll see if our changes helped us or hurt us. All right, so here we go, T-Lane and Randy. Hey, he's gotta go that way. Hey, hold him up, hold him up. They got a leak. Dude, that right there was not a bad lick, was it? All right, we're going to show. Dang!
One more and we'll throw the chutes on that one. See how
Boy.
that one snapped me in the seat.
Literally, all we did was put 200 RPM on the leave, and I added 2 degrees to flash the convert.
What did John say? He's no tuner?
I ain't no tuner. Well, I mean, I guess I can tune slow stuff. I mean, I'm not saying you're slow, but I mean...
But you can tune stuff slower than you, and then when you get the stuff faster than you start to struggle.
That's the problem. All right, here we go. So we got to race the Pro Charge car. So we got to just make this thing go down. We've been, I mean, having, I guess it would be bad luck and good luck. I mean, it sucks that we can't. We're down 3 cars. We're down to the semifinals, and we haven't made a pass in the 5-second zone today. Is that accurate? We haven't made a. So drag racing, there's some luck. You got to have luck involved. So we made it down 3 cars. Maybe if it'll. I mean, maybe it'll go down. I don't know. We'll see. It's now 2:30. Down to 3 cars, and all glass. Ramsey's got a bye. We got to race the Pro Charge 72. So let's freaking go. Let's go. All steel, all glass, baby. All right, guys. Well, it is now 3:30 in the morning. It's late. I'm tired. Happy Father's Day. It is Father's Day now officially. So happy Father's Day. Red car gave us some issues. Courtney's car run good. He got a personal best. We're learning. We got to flash the converter. There's Ramsey. He got your win. That's pretty crazy. They excited. I understand. That's a big win, guys. But Randy's car followed us all night. We had problems. Last pass, when he pulled the parachute, he ended up going over into the other guy's lane, but luckily he was gone. So something upset the car. We did not go super fast at all. We went our personal best for the day. Not our personal best for the year, but you know, a win's a win. So we'll take that last pass for us. It's a loss, but it's a win because we did get more data. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. 60 foot was reasonable, but out there, we didn't have quite enough on it on the big end. So, you know, it is what it is. But we hadn't been able to get down the track all night, so we had to do what we thought we needed to do to make a pass. If that would have been our starting pass, then we could have crept up on it. We could have probably had a pretty good race car today. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to go to support the channel, head on over to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. Go check out Courtney's channel, The Paint and Paper Hustle. He'll much appreciate it as well. Later, guys. See y'all.